In today's lecture, we will learn about the installation of analysis services tabular mode, and then we will install the SQL Server Management Studio. Then we have to install the Visual Studio, that is the Visual Studio Community Edition, and then we have to import AdventureWorks DW 2016 database so that we can properly work on learning analysis services tabular mode with Power BI. So what you have to do, you need to open one browser and write SQL Server free, and this is the link you can see here, SQL Server downloads, and then you have to click the developer edition, right? Just click here and you will see this exe will be downloaded. You just need to open it. Here we had already downloaded this SQL Server Developer Edition because the SQL Server Developer Edition contains the analysis service tabular package, and we don't have this package available in the Express Edition. So we just need to double click yes, and then here we have to either you can download all the if you click here download media, then you can download all the files, that is I think 1 GB 367 MB, or you can just click custom. You need to choose the location and then you have to click install this one. So it will take time because in my case it is already downloaded and I had already installed all these things. So for the demonstration I will go through all the steps so that you can understand how to do the installation of all the required softwares. So you need to click here installation and then click the new SQL Server standalone installation. Just click here and then you have to click next, and after this if you see all this stuff green, then it's okay. If we have some warning for the firewalls, but it's okay, it will not harm our installation. You need to click next, and here you have to choose perform a new installation of SQL Server 2019. Just click this one, the first option, and here you can see we have Express Edition, Developer and Evaluation, and you have to choose Developer. No need to change anything, just choose Developer, click next and accept, click next, and this is the very important step. Here you have to choose database engine services, this one, and then we have to choose here the analysis services. You can also choose client tools connectivity and client tools backward compatibility. These four options that you need to select, right? And then you need to click next, and here you have to write the name of your instance, right? For like I say MSQL Server 2020, right? This is the name of the named instance. You can write any name here, then click next. Here you can see we have the SQL Server agent to run different services manually, and here the SQL Server database engine, the analysis service, the SQL Server browser. Okay, you don't need to change anything here, just click next, and here you have to choose under server configuration, you have to add the current user. You just need to click here, then the Windows user will be added here, and for the authentication mode we need to select Windows authentication mode for this demo, right? And if you are working on the productive environment or you need some more security, then you have to choose the mixed mode authentication. For this course, we will choose the Windows authentication mode and then add the current user. This is the current user that is logged on this window. Then click next, and here you can see we have a different mode here: server mode, the multi-dimensional mode, tabular mode, and the power pivot mode. And we will choose tabular mode because this course is all about how to work with the tabular mode in analysis services. Then again you need to click add current user. That's it. Click next, and that's all. So these are all the steps that we have selected prior. Like the edition is the developer edition, and then we have the database engine services, analysis services, and this is the instance name, right? And then you have to click install. I will not install it because I had already installed this SQL Server 2019 setup. And once you will click install, then you don't need to do anything. It will automatically install everything. It will take time, but at the end when you it will take bit time, and once it is done, then you need to move to the next package. And the next step is we need to install here SQL Server Management Studio free. And here you can see the download the SQL Server Management Studio. You just need to click the download SQL Server Management Studio, and here you can see we already I will cancel it because I had already here the SQL Server Management Studio setup. You just need to double click here because it's already installed, and here is the button that you need to just click install and it will be installed. Just need to follow the wizard and then it will be fine. Okay, and then at the end you need, let me show you one more thing. If you don't know what to do, here you can see when you will, let me go here. If you double click the SQL Server Developer Edition, custom, install, and you will see under tools installation. Under installation you will see install SQL Server Management Tools. If you click here, it will automatically point to the SQL Server Management Studio, and then you can download and install it, right? So it's not difficult. And after this we need to install, for example, SQL Server Data Tools. You have to click here, and here you have to install the SQL Server Data Tool for the Visual Studio 2019, right? So you need to install the Visual Studio 2019 community. You just need to click here, and here we need to install the free version, that is the community edition, right? And it is, and if you click download, and it will be downloaded here, right? And I had already downloaded this. You can see the community edition. You just need to double click here, okay, and click continue. It will take bit time. So it is already installed, and you are not seeing here the option install. And when you will install the first time, you just need to click install and it will automatically, and it is very straightforward to install the Visual Studio community. And once it is done, you can click here launch, and when you will launch this, you can click here continue without code, and when you will click new project, and here you see like if you search here SSAS, like the analysis services, and here you can see we have the analysis services tabular project. And when you will try to create the new project, you will not able to see the analysis service tabular project here. So what you have to do, you just need to go here extensions, this option. Under extension, you need to click the manage extensions, right? And then you need to search here like tabular. You just need to click here tabular, and you will see here the analysis services tabular project. You just need to click here and install, right? For example, if I want to install tabular formatter, it is option, it's download option. You can see here, you will download and it automatically installed, right? And you can see here the tick mark, it means I had already installed this project, right? So this is what you need for learning analysis services tabular model. Okay, so what we need the Visual Studio, the community edition, and then we need SSMS, this one, right? The Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. And then we need, in the last step, we need AdventureWorks DW 2016. This is also, you need to search here AdventureWorks DW 16, for example, this one. And here you can see the first link, github.com, and here you can see you can just download, and it will take time because it's just 21.4 MB, and it is already there. What we need to do now, you just need to click database engine, the server name, click connect, and under databases, because I had already installed here, if I delete it, for example, we don't have this database at all, so we need to click database, and let me zoom it, I think it's better, you can see better, and then we have to click here restore database, restore, and here you have to click device, and under device you need to click head, and this is the location. And how you will find this location, you just need to Control A and Control C. So for example, here you can click copy and paste, and then you can just copy this AdventureWorks DW and paste it here. This is the location. Here the SQL Server will automatically restore the AdventureWorks DW 2016.peg file, and go to the SQL Server Management Studio. Here we have to choose the file AdventureWorks, click OK, and that's it. So the AdventureWorks DW 2016 restored successfully. Okay, so let me again click here. Here you can see, if you are not able to see this database here, you can just click here and refresh, and this is the name of the database. Click new query by selecting this database, and then we can go to the expand it, and here you can see different tables like team employee here, and if I say select static from team employee, click execute, and here you can see all the underlying data, right? So we have installed the SQL Server Management Studio, then we have installed the Visual Studio Community Edition 2019, and we have installed the Analysis Services Tabular model and the SQL Server engine. So that's all about the initial setup for this course.